Mark Holmes, business consultant, an author, and speaker, helps companies improve their sales, their service, and leadership. He advises and speaks to some of America's most successful large and small organizations in 20 industries. You have heard of these leading companies: Bass Pro Shops, Chick-fil-A, Dunkin' Donuts, Silver Dollar City, and ServiceMaster. These companies have all benefited from Mark's advice and training.
What does meaning and purpose do for an employee? It provides a sense of importance, a sense of self-esteem even, self-confidence. Researchers have discovered that 2 out of 3 people in North America suffer from low self-esteem issues. Now I want to show you how this kind of works. Look on either side of you for just a minute. Go ahead, look at your neighbor on either side of you if you do that. What this study basically means is that one of you is normal and the other 2 of you are, I don't know. You're picking out right now who's not normal, aren't you? Yeah, you're the abnormal. No, you are. But in your hands, your people, your culture, your values, especially your ability to engage your employees and create the kind of culture that truly embodies the behavior and the values that will drive the bottom line results for your organization is incalculable. Where are you from?
Buffalo, Missouri.
I'm sorry?
Buffalo.
Oh, I heard you. I just said I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. What do you do?
I work in an insurance agent.
Yeah. What's your role?
I am personal lines.
Okay. Very good. Well, now here's the deal. Here's what I'd like you to do.
Okay.
Now that's probably about the. Well, let's back up just a little bit more. Okay. I've got 4 paper wads here.
Okay.
The first one is. It's a practice shot.
Okay.
Okay. Just give it. Kind of get your arm working, seeing how. Try to. Just really kind of work it, and just try to hit the target.
It won't hurt. Okay, I'm ready.
Whoa. Good job, but a little bit low.
Oh, I saw that.
Let's
Okay.
When did you elevate?
I'm ready.
Let's move up just a little bit more. Very good. Give her a round of applause. Very good, very good. I just wanted to have a memorable way to really accentuate a point that I know you already know. But as Samuel Johnson once said, the great educator, he said, adults don't need to be instructed nearly like we need to be reminded. There is a bullseye for every business. There is a primary target, a focal point that every business in here of every kind shares. And that one focal point, while there's a lot of things we can put our emphasis on, a lot of priorities that we have in our operations, our systems, and our procedures that all appear or help us build rather the perception of capability, there is one that is primary. It's the bullseye for every business, and it's what? Right here in the center, the focal point, the customer's experience, the customer's satisfaction. I want you to imagine, for just a moment, an apothecary scale. The kind that justice holds, with countervailing balances. And I want you to imagine with me for just a minute, on this side of the apothecary scale, we're going to call that business processes, procedures, checklists, systems. And on the other side of the apothecary scale, let's load that down with people, values, and culture. A lot of leaders and a lot of businesses, it's my observation, have created a framework for their company to build economic value and performance through business processes, procedures, systems, and checklists. The best leaders create economic value through people, values, and culture. Truth be told, it's a good balance of both. It's not an either or, it's a both and. And so the busboy that day kind of went right past all the traditional processes and procedures and systems and probably job descriptions, I would imagine, and he did what was the right thing to do. He had a value system that told him he needed to take care of the customer. What if it was possible to take that behavior of his, kind of harness it, and recreate it and redistribute it throughout the entire network? What if we could do that? That kind of engagement, that kind of behavior. What if it was possible to create loyal, highly productive employees? The type who would actually have performance that would add directly to our bottom line and drive growth. What if it was possible to create a culture that would embody the values and the behavior that would literally reduce turnover, increase guests' experience, and drive the bottom line? Not only is it possible, but it's predictable.
We're going to be talking about something near and dear to the heart, and that is attitude. How many of you know that attitude is a key to someone's success? How many of you know that attitude is key to fulfillment in life and having a good peace of mind? Raise your hand if you know that that's true. How many of you have ever been to a major college or perhaps a major professional football game? It's football season. Let me see your hands. How many of you, sir, were you sitting up in the very top, kind of in the Eagle's Nest area, or were you down with pretty good seats?
Pretty good seats.
Pretty good seats. Richard, you're from Kansas City, Kansas. So what game, did you get to go to KU?
Yes, but this is a Chiefs game, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Chiefs game. So you were down in pretty good seats. You had a certain perspective on the room. Have you ever had to sit way up in the top, Richard? Did it change the perspective you had towards the game?
Yes.
It does, doesn't it? In fact, can I have you, sir, just stand up right there where you're at? And your name is? Larry. I want you to describe this room from your perspective, standing right there, not looking behind you, but just looking towards the front. Just describe the perspective of the room.
Oh, a lot of really intelligent people.
Are you running for office back there? Oh, Richard.
I feel the energy of all.
Enough.
What I've learned from you today is to go back and change the way things are done in our stores in Gloversville and Johnstown, upstate New York, to help my employees be better employees, be better managers, be good to the customers. I've learned a lot from you today, and I'm going to take that back to my stores and share the information that I have learned with you today.